Let's talk about racism and health citizenship. Racism is assigning value to another community, and it can also be used to dismiss the voice of a group of people in order to gain opportunity. The people most affected by racism are the people in Black communities, but don't forget that racism is something that can affect all society. In 1865, slavery was abolished in the US. However, the higher class, consisting mostly of white people, sought to retain as much power as possible. So, with as much time as it took for society to progress to the way it is today, it may be a while until we can see another noticeable change again. According to Nelson, the theory of racial battle fatigue maintains that race-related stressors, such as exposure to racism and discrimination on campuses, and the time and energy African Americans students expend to battle these stereotypes can lead to detrimental psychological and physiological stress. So when a college student of color, one who is African American, it can severely negatively impact their academic performance and their performance in any extracurriculars that they are involved in. So stress with psychological effects may hinder how students think and learn inside and outside the classroom, and physiological stress will negatively affect those in extracurriculars or just anyone in day-to-day life. So due to the technological advancements of the media, news has become almost instantly accessible. And a prominent and recent case in the media has been the murder of George Floyd. The case of Floyd's murder has helped set the momentum for social change, for the social change against anti-Black racism. And George Floyd's murderer, Derek Chauvin, has been found guilty on April 20th, 2020. And as the media waits to hear about Chauvin's sentence on June 25th, it will most likely become the hot topic on the media. So, as I'm sure you've heard about the organization Black Lives Matter, or BLM. So, when it comes to racism, BLM has been an essential piece to helping fight racism. The mission of BLM is to fight against racial fundamentals of society and to break down systematic dehumanization in order to defend Black individuals. So BLM has helped by releasing U.S. Department of Justice reports which have confirmed police corruption in Baltimore, Chicago, Ferguson, and Cleveland. While BLM has helped the Black community in many ways, there has been a next step that may help their cause. So the overall decrease in Black victims of violent crimes has been a huge change recently, but the poor community within the Black community has seen very little change. Racism inhibits the equality of all society. For instance, the Pew Research Center has found that more than 4 in 10 say that the country has not made enough progress toward racial equality. Also, 78% of Black people have said that the country has not done enough in providing equal rights. And because racism is such a widespread issue in all society, let's focus about how we can change racism for the future. So now as we may want to focus our attention to the workforce, as more Black people advance higher in the areas of management in the workforce, there may be an increase in the equal opportunity for employment and career opportunities. So my major is physical therapy, and while some may not see it, there are ways that physical therapy can fight against racism. For instance, the American Council of Academic Therapy has stated that we will commit to our personal responsibility to listen, learn, and be respectful as we all continue to strive for excellence. With instructors that are willing to listen and stand up for students, there will be a more positive experience for students of Black or any color of against regards to racism. So as a student, you can fight racism on campus by supporting others in race that have experienced racism, or participate in peaceful protests such as activities in music or poetry relating to the fight against racism, or you can organize or participate in efforts such as marches or sit-ins. And you can also practice mindfulness by reflecting on how something that you might say may come across as racist to another person. And you can help your friends and family with this as well. So I believe that it would be unreasonable to expect a significant change within the next 5 years of the future. So I just hope to see racial acceptance, and I believe that acceptance will help lead society to have more racial diversity. Through racial acceptance, I believe that we can pave a better path for an equal society, but above all, remember that equality is the main goal for all of us. Thank you.